Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Individually, he comes in today's game, Mike, feeling really confident. He had a great week last week, 4 touchdowns, had that 1 interception. That was a bad decision, but there's a lot to build off of. The problem is it came in defeat. So now the question is, can he elevate his play even more, eliminate a few of the bad decisions, and along the way, bring along some better performances out of the guys around him? If he can pull that off, I think they got a great shot.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, who played his college ball, Greg, at the University of Florida.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's our first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Yellow, 43. Field, flat. Set, run.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Second down, they need 7.
Set. 50, green. Ready, ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Set, huh?
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Wolf. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Huh.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top.
Yellow, set.
Up the middle they go. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in Music City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, ready?
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Come on, set.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, KC. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half. Short pass taken taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with it?
That one caught. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Chiefs mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw, taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll take a shot here. back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Third down and
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 6.
Again, it's war. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready? Huh, let go.
Here's Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
No.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Bronco switch.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Here's second and 2.
Second and 2.
Set. Ready. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Handoff here. Up the middle. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Set.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Ready, break. Come on, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go. 50, green, set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Cut.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 1, second and goal.
Let's go. Black, 95. Chalk, 17. Beetle blue. Green jack. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Hut.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Titans, nothing. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Titans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. To the ground, a first down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set,
Now a run.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go.
set. 52, boy. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this go. Toward the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll send a man in motion left. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now Ward going to hold on to it, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Motion man is Rice. Now it's Ward. Rice open. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Pack the 50.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Ward going to keep it here on the zone read. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
From the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw is Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score, Chiefs 28, Titans 7.
With down 3 scores, and it's late, they need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on.
They'll run. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. On the toss, they'll run. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, KC. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Gravity lying.
Up the middle they go. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Watch out now. 50 0. Set, huh?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. That one good for 29.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 29 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Down, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It was stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning.
Second and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we set.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Gain of 1. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
42, Titans 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Check, Panther.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
So, first and 10
line.
here now at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On play action, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 39 yards.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check,
On
Panther.
first down, Ward. Quick throw here is complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, These types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on third down, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They snap it to Ward. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready,
Motion
go.
man is Rice. One last throw here for Ward. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans will get just a bit closer.
Titans 14.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.